Hey, Facebook fam. Hey, Facebook fam. Hey, y'all. Hey, this is Shuga. Shuga Shootin the breeze. Shuga Shootin the breeze this morning. Random, y'all know how I do. When I get up, get my day started, gotta come on here so I can shoot the breeze with some folks. Y'all know how I go. Good morning. Good morning to you. Yeah, good morning to you. Yeah. Good morning to you. What day it is? It's Sunday. It's Sunday, July 26, 2026. I said it again. It's Sunday, July 26, 2026. That's what day it is. What time is it? 10:49. Yep. I'm in that window. I'm in there. I stay with 10 and 11. That's the time I say I'm gonna come on. If I can get on, I'm coming on between 10 and 11. Yeah. Because I have to get down here and do my dishes. I have to do that. Yeah. I have to do my dishes, y'all. But yeah, I'm up. I'm up. And I hope you are too. I hope you got a chance to open your eyes and discover you still here. So on that note, I gotta sing my theme song for you. I gotta sing it for you because Shuga got a theme song. Yeah, I do. Yes, I do, y'all. Shuga Shootin the breeze, 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 y'all. Hey, Shuga Shootin the breeze, y'all. 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 Random when it hits me, I run with it. Random when it hits me, I run with it. Hey, Shuga Shootin the breeze. I'm up, y'all. I'm up this morning. Hope y'all are getting it cracking. Hope you're getting it cracking. Hope your day is off to a beautiful start. I see a bubble. Hey, Steven. Hey, good morning to you, sir. Good morning to you. Look, we made it. We up. Eyes wide open. We made it. We got here. We in the script. We still here. So, yeah, happy Sunday to you. Happy Sunday to you. Hey, cousin. Hey, cousin. Happy Sunday to you, girl. That's my cousin right there. That's my cousin Lovey, y'all. Yeah, she out there on the West Coast. Yeah. Thank you, baby. Oh, thank you for my stars. Thank you for my stars. Yeah, that's my cousin, y'all. Let me tell y'all. We come from a singing family. Yeah, singing. It's just in our blood. It's in our DNA. That Tatum side, that's where we share the Tatum side. Yeah, we got that singing gene. We got it. Yep, we got it. And so she on the West Coast. She on the West Coast. I'm on the East Coast over here singing. Yeah, y'all have to check her out. She got her music. It's on YouTube. Yeah, she got her music on YouTube. That's my cousin. Lovey Scott, honey. Go on to see her on YouTube. Type a name in. You'll find her. As a matter of fact, I was on there yesterday just listening to her album. And like I say, she wear many hats. She got skills. Let me put it like that. From singing to rapping. I do more of the singing. I had a little bit of rap line or something, one of my songs, but yeah, I like that. I like being able to, her versatility in her music. I love it. I love it. Because, yeah, you're doing your thing. You in your bag. You're in your bag because you are in your bag doing your thing with your gifts. Y'all going on. Check out on YouTube. She got her channel. Subscribe. Show her some love, wherever. Yeah, show her some love. on her channel, Lovey Scott, right here on my live. You know, I'll be so excited to see who pop up. I don't know who coming. Surprise me, and y'all do. Stephen popped up. Surprise me on this Sunday morning. I love that. That's the Stephen. We go way back. Yep. Now what they say, we go way back. Yeah. Upbringing in the church. Upbringing. That's our roots. In our hometown of Bainbridge. So yeah, it's always good to interact on the live. It's like it's live. It's real time. It's real time, y'all. But I'm glad to see you, and I hope your morning is off to a good start, because you being on the West Coast, because you're a couple of hours earlier. So yeah, you up, and I appreciate you popping on as early as you popping on, because like I said, it's 10:54 now. So the time difference is what, about 3 hours. So yeah. Yeah. So y'all, on that note, I have a birthday shout out. Yeah, I get to celebrate somebody's birthday today, y'all. On my friends list, you know, someone I had the honor of grooming and taking care of her locks when I was in business. Yeah, when I was in business with Star Styles, I had the opportunity to be of service to her. And she is celebrating her birthday today. Celebrating her birthday today. Reverend Rhonda Hicks. Yep, that's who I'm celebrating the birthday today. Minister Hicks, that's what I was used to calling her, and she's Reverend. Reverend Hicks, happy birthday to you, beautiful. Happy birthday to you. Yep, happy birthday. I certainly enjoyed doing her hair. I certainly did. I did. I enjoyed doing her hair. So I get to sing my birthday song to somebody personally. And in addition to those that's celebrating the day, come on. If this for you, say, this my birthday too. If this for you, it's my birthday too, sugar. It's my birthday too, sugar. Well, dang on, I'm singing it for you too. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And you wish many, many more. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And you wish many, many more. And you wish many, many more. And you wish many, many more. Happy birthday, good peeps. Happy birthday, Reverend Hicks. Happy birthday to those celebrating today who celebrate. Sugar just wrote that my song, you know. They write me a birthday jingle. I had to do that. I said, I like all the birthday songs that I'm able to tag and select on Facebook, but I said, hey, I need to write me one too. I need to write me a birthday jingle to sing to the crew. Hey, okay, Lovey. I love it. Lovey got the signs up there. She said, yeah, happy birthday to him. It's a happy birthday to him. Yeah. Happy birthday, because they made it to a new chapter. They made it to a new chapter. They got a chance to see it. If they celebrate, they got a chance the whole 365 days to get to the actual day. Many moons ago, however long ago, but they got to the actual day that they were ushered into the world. After they had been baking for a minute. However long, 9 months. Somebody got here a little sooner, than 9 months. But, yeah. It might have been a little hurry, whatever, some other issues that took place. But they got here. They ended up on this side. So, happy birthday. Happy birthday to them. So, what y'all got planned for today? What everybody got planned for today, huh? What you got planned? Going on, get my dishes. wash my dishes while we chatting. Yeah, what y'all got planned? Day of relaxation, I'm sure, for most. You know, gearing up for the work week. Yeah. Gearing up for the work week. If you don't have to work, gearing up for the work week. Yeah. But it's about 78 degrees here. About 78 degrees. It's cloudy. It's an overcast still. But I saw the sun. I went outside. The sun peeked out. It was peeking out a little bit, and it's peeking out a little bit now, you know. But it's been a little bit of an overcast for the last couple of days. It has. I gotta get my little Clorox, my little 2 teardrops. Keep the water sanitized. Kill off the bacteria, you know. If you can't have scalding hot water, then you have to use a little bit of Clorox. If you want dishes to be clean, because you can't have scalding hot water if you hand wash it. You know, I know they created the dishwashers, but I just like to wash my own dishes. Who like to wash their own dishes? Y'all like to wash your own dishes? Y'all like to wash them? I do. It's kind of therapeutic too, you know. It's kind of therapeutic. But yeah, the sun, it's just been peeking out here and there. Not much. The clouds been kind of overshadowing it. On this side, it's been overshadowing it over here. On my side of town. It's shining somewhere. Is it shining over there? It's shining where y'all at? Is the sun shining? Is the sun shining where you at? Yeah, I go out. This is, like I said, it's peeking out. It's slowly but surely easing out. The cloud is uncovering it. Yeah, there it is. Boom, there it goes. Like Shuga talking about me. The son say, Shuga talking about me. Let me come on out. Let me just move clouds. Son said, move clouds. I got to move. Here. Shuga talk about me. Y'all got sunshine on the west coast where you at. Got the sun shining. The sun shining. What's the temperature? What's the temperature? Ooh, okay, see? That's why we can. You wash your own dishes too, love me? Yeah. We can, girl. I like to do that. I just feel like I can do a better job, you know. I feel like I can do a better job washing my own dishes. I do. That's just me, you know. And like I say, it's therapeutic. Yeah. And so it's not shining on y'all over there on the west coast. It ain't shining on you yet. Yeah. We've been getting the rain for one. You know, the humidity is here. We got the humidity. It's humid. Like I said, I'm not complaining about the rain because Georgia's in a drought. And we had them little fires down in southeast Georgia, and some of it, the smoke and stuff came all the way up to North Georgia. It floated up here, all them fires. Because they had a state of emergency. Nothing like what they had in California, you know. That was devastating what happened out there. with those fires and how much was burned down, the way it was burned down. We had on this side here in Georgia, I don't know how they got started. I don't recall seeing how the fires got started, but yeah, we got the smoke all the way up here. Got the weather advisory, and that was some months ago. Yep. Fires ain't no joke. So it's like, give us the rain. Give us the rain, because we need the rain to help with the dryness. We need the rain. Earth be dry. Earth be dry. Yep, this week I was able to shout out 2 entrepreneurs, you know, on my page. 2 entrepreneurs, business owners, because, you know, Sugar like to tell you business. I like to tell you business, and I get to shout out. You know, 2 of them. I try and do 3 days in a row of shouting out each individual business and what they do. And if it's something that I've had an opportunity to personally, you know, review and put my stamp on it, well, you know, I like to talk about other folks' business. Sugar tell you business. I tell it. The good business. Yeah, the business, not the personal business, but the business that you are in professionally, and you want people to know about it, you know. And I got a chance to shout out 2 individuals today. It's like who's on Sugar's bookshelf and who's Sugar watching, you know. My cousin, I've been listening to her whole album yesterday, and was just intrigued by it, you know. But each week I get to shout out 2 individual businesses, and usually I'm gonna come down the list. Now, if you just pop up on my live, I'm gonna shout you out on here anyway. That's random. If I see you on my live and you got a business, I'm gonna shout you out in the process, because you just so happen to come on my live and see Sugar. Let folks know what you do, you know, on the spot. But I definitely will feature you. I will feature you anyway at some point. But if you come on my live and you got a business, I'm gonna shout you out for it. Put it down in the comment section. Put it in the comment section what you do if you on here. Put it in there. It's the least, you know. It's the least. For the sake that you came to see Sugar. Let's see how Sugar. Let me go check on Sugar. Let me see how she do it. She come on here. She done got live and talking. Let me go see. Let me go see her. Hey. So put it in the comment section what you do. I don't mind. Because I understand. Yes, indeed. Look, the sun, it keep bouncing. It keep bouncing. The cloud keep getting in its way. The rays won't shine. They won't shine, y'all. But you know what? I have my song. I have my song that I'll be singing to the sun. I do. I have my song that I sing just out of appreciation for the creator responsible for that big ball of fire in the sky. Creating all of this in our solar system, all of it. We, like I always say, we couldn't exist without the sun. You know, we revolve around it. 365 days, circle it, going around it, going around it. solar system, y'all, what we exist in. So it's shining and providing the energy that we all need, y'all. We all need it. So I'm gonna sing my song. Sing my song to the sun, about the sun. Yep, love it. We do. We came from a musical family. Musical family. We did. We come from that. Yeah. And Stephen, he was in the church too. We was in the church singing in the choir. Yep. We was in the church singing in the choir. Stephen. Children's choir. Yeah. Had fried some fish yesterday. Yeah, I fried up a little couple of pieces of fish. It was pretty good. It was crappie. It's called crappie fish. Yeah. That's kind of well, my husband, he liked to fish for it. He liked to fish for crappie. He fished for a lot. He fished a lot, but his fish of choice, they really like it. Yeah, I like it too. But yes, ma'am. So there go the sun. There it go. Looking out the window. I'm looking out the window at it. Y'all, these dish rags is about they about through. I think this gonna be the last week, and I know I said that. I know I said it before, but I think this gonna be the last week on them. Dish rags be towed up, love it. They be towed up with that little drop, 2 teardrops of Clorox. I use white dishcloths because I know I'm gonna add that drop, that Clorox to it. Girl, is your dishcloth looking like this? Are they looking like this? Are they looking like that? Huh? If they looking like that, we can. Because I know what you're doing. I know you're putting Clorox in your water if you're hand washing them. But your dishcloths ain't funky. They ain't funky. Because, boy, it's some funky dishcloths. Especially if you're hand washing. And you trying to, let them air dry. And if you're washing a lot, yeah, them dishcloths going to be funky if you don't put something in it to help sanitize that water. Gonna put something in it to help sanitize that water, your dishcloth's going to be funky. So, I use a little drop of Clorox. 2 teardrops. So, it's time to get rid of them. I think I have a new set by the time I do it tomorrow. I think I have a new set. Well, good morning to you, Rick. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, sir. Hope it's off to a good start. Hope it is. I'm up, shooting the breeze, seeing who pop up. It's a pleasure to see you on my live. It's a pleasure to see you. Just to interact. See how people are doing out here in these social media streets. See who stopped by to see me. Good to see you. See you pop up down there. I'm getting ready to have my Cheerios. I have to get my Cheerios established this morning. I haven't had my breakfast. I'm not an early riser. I'm not. So when I do get up, I have to get my Cheerios. Trying to watch my numbers. Rick. That we in this big age right about now. I got to watch my cholesterol. I like to eat. Food is good down here on earth. It's good. So The doctor say, look, your number's trying to creep up. Okay then. Alright, doc. Let me see what I can do. So my little cholesterol trying to inch up. So I was like, let me see. And they say Cheerios said I can assist. Hold on. Let me show you. Yeah. Mr. Cheerio says it can lower your cholesterol as part of a heart healthy diet, as part of, not them by themselves. It's part of it. So I said, okay, I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to do that. But I like to fancify it a little bit. I like to fancify my cereal. I do. I don't just do the cereal itself. You know, I add a little extra to it. Start with my bowl right here. Yeah. I go back to the doctor, get my numbers checked again, see what they looking like. But for right now, I like Cheerios, but if they're gonna help get my numbers in the proper range, I'm gonna run with it. But these are not the sweet ones. This is the regular. So what I do to fancify it, I add some nuts to it. That's what I do. Some walnuts. If you're not allergic, I use walnuts. I like all nuts, but walnuts and almonds are mainly the ones that I like to use in my cereal. They sell 4 for a cup. You know, it's all about the serving, right? That serving size is where it's at. You know, the serving size. They sell 4 for a cup. I'm gonna try and stick with it. A 1/4 of a cup is a serving, and that's like 200 calories. That's 200. It's like I might get about 2 more in there. Let me see. About 2 more. Yeah, there we go. That's a 1/4 of a cup. Yeah. It's supposed to be good fats. It's supposed to be the good fats, you know, that you can get that's plant-based. You know, I eat meat. I do eat meat. But, you know, this plant-based protein and plant-based good fats that they say, you know, the experts say you're supposed to be consuming. Yeah, as Cheerio says, part of a heart healthy diet. You know, they're supposed to be good for your heart. It's supposed to be. Oh, but I have to have a little more sugar. I put grapes in it. I'm down to the last one. That's it. I managed to get all the grapes. You know, I don't like throwing away nothing. All my grapes. Put about 8 or 9 off in there. So what we got here? Yeah, that'll work. The crew right there. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I usually rinse them off. I ain't worried about that. I ain't even gonna worry about that. The almond milk. I can't do cow's milk. Give me the bubble guts. Can't do no cow's milk. Have my stomach bubbling and rumbling. So, yeah. That's how that goes. I ain't gonna play with it. My stomach said, nope, don't want that. It can't handle it. I ain't gonna mess with it. I ain't gonna mess with it. If it don't agree with me, I'm gonna try not to mess with it. Do we do it all the time? No. Am I successful all the time? No, I'm not. I'm not. Y'all, the sun, it's just out. It done popped on out. The sun done popped on out, y'all. The sun has popped on out. I might have to sing again. I might have to sing it again. It done popped out. Do I need to sing my sun song again, y'all? Do I need to sing it again? Do I'm up. No, I'm not. Do I need to sing it again? Because it's shining good. It was the clouds was covering it up. It was an overcast because I went out there. I went out there earlier. And it was cloudy. But it is out. It is out, y'all. Let me eat my cereal though. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for my food. Amen. See, that's what you do. You get that grape on there with a little bit of nuts and the Cheerios, and then it's been bathed in the almond milk. It's been bathed in it. So yeah, that's what I like. Yep, like I thought. It's good. It's good to me. It is good. Y'all try it. Most people don't do cereal. Most people like the old-fashioned breakfast. And I used to tear down on it. Tear down on it. Grits, eggs, bacon. And every once in a while, you know, we'll do some breakfast. Grits, eggs, bacon, sausage. You know. But most of the time, I don't eat the big breakfast like that unless we traveling or something. At the hotel, you know, you're going to do the extra that you don't normally do at home when you're traveling. Going on down there, get up for that breakfast. I do. That's when I mainly eat the breakfast if we're traveling and have to stay overnight in the hotel. I tighten up on the breakfast then. But for the sake of my numbers, and that's probably why my numbers is a little bit jacked up. So for the sake of my numbers, I'm gonna try and balance it back out. So yeah, I hope you're feeling well. Hope you're feeling well. Yep. Progressing well, Rick, you know. Certainly hope you are. That's the spoon. Get you some Cheerios. With you some nuts and some grapes. And it don't matter what color. You get the purple grapes, the red grapes. I got the green this time, but I prefer the purple. I prefer the purple grapes. But try to switch it up sometime, you know. Just like I like walnuts. But I switch up and do almonds. Same fourth of a cup, no matter what the nut is. The serving is a fourth of a cup. Because they normally run at about 200 calories. 210, 250 calories per serving in that fourth of a cup. Ain't that something? A little fourth of a cup carry that much weight because of the fats. But it's a good source of protein, plant-based, you know. But yeah. Yeah. That's good to me, y'all. That is good to me. I'm gonna do a recap on the 2 businesses that I shout out weekly for 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays. 1 business that I shout out for 3 days, and then Thursday, Friday, and Saturday start a new one. And then on Sunday, just a recap of those 2. Just to give them, you know, a shout out. Just promoting them and what they're doing as business owners, entrepreneurs. That's what I like to do while I'm sitting and waiting to see who's going to show up and shoot the breeze with Sugar. Waiting to see who's going to show up. If you got a conversation, if you got something you want to talk about, let's talk about it. Put it in the comment section. Let's talk about it. For the most part, I can pretty much discuss anything. I ain't gonna do anything to mess up the community guidelines that they have, on social media and Facebook, but just shooting the breeze, it's just ain't much of a conversation. It's just talking about subject matter, trivial stuff, how life treating you. How you doing? How you doing? It's a good day. It's a good day, y'all. If you hear something in the background, it's my fan. I have a little small fan that I direction at my feet. It help keep me cool. I got the air on, but I don't like it too hot, too cold in here, so I use a fan plugged up and I direct it at my feet. When my feet is chill, I'm cool. Yeah, I like that. For them that are in that stage of life, especially women, as we going through the menopause, I've managed to get through it. Yeah. It would beat me up. It got a hold of me pretty good, but then I finally was able to see the light at the end of the tunnel on it. So now it's just an occasional get a little warm here and there, but for the most part, I'm good. I tell you one thing, it got away with my memory. It messed with my memory a lot when I was transitioning through menopause. It did that. It scared me bad. It started to mess with my sleep. Yeah. Mess with the sleep. It did for me. I wasn't just sweating. I wasn't a sweater. I just get warm. That's what took place. Yeah, and your emotions, have your emotions up and down. I'm 55, and I started noticing it, the symptoms leading up to it. In my 40s, but yeah, it's strange. It is very strange that our bodies are designed to do what God designed them to do. The Creator said, okay, this is what I'm gonna do, as far as your reproduction and all that. This is what I'm gonna do. You're gonna be able to reproduce forever, and in that, your body has been designed to try and shut everything down. It's like got the sign out, we gearing up to retire. Gonna be closed for business. It'll open up for business, and then at some point it's gonna close. As far as women, it is what it is. You take it up with God. He designed these bodies this way. We ain't got nothing to do with it. We are in these bodies, but He designed them that way. So you live long enough, you will reach perimenopause and menopause and postmenopause after going through your body trying to adjust to no longer producing an egg to potentially be fertilized. So at some point in time that ends. And once the eggs run out, the ovaries are no longer commissioned to do that job. The ovaries like, okay, yeah, I'm retired. I'm retiring. But the message, the memo ain't get to every other part of the body. The estrogen that governs our bodies as women, yeah, it starts to slow down in production. And so every cell in women's bodies get caught up in it, because it's like it was used to the estrogen, now all of a sudden it got to get unused to the estrogen, and so these cells is like, well, what we gonna do? We was used to it, now you gonna take it away? So in the process, we struggle, women, inside these bodies, we struggle. Everybody don't. Some folks don't have the symptoms. Some folks don't have the major symptoms. Some don't have, some say they never really felt anything. But the one thing that's going to happen, your cycle is going to stop. At some point in time, you get old enough, every woman is going to go through her cycle end. And just like every woman will go through her cycle beginning and when she come of age. So it is what it is. It's how these bodies are designed. It's like, take it up with God, the creator of it. We ain't have nothing to do with it. We ain't have nothing to do with it. But boy, a lot of women are suffering going through it. You know, they suffering with that loss of estrogen. They suffering. And it hit me for about 2 years. It hit me about 2 years. Sucker punching me. I was like, okay now. Alright now. I'm still in here. I know your body. I know you're adjusting. I'm still up in this body. Trying to roll with the punches. But every woman, it ain't personal. Every woman gonna experience it. They live long enough. Every woman's going through menopause. Every woman. Yep. You was born with a female reproductive system. Yeah, you're gonna experience menopause. You live long enough. And the thing is that's so important is that the education behind it is what's necessary, because it's nothing to be ashamed of, because that's what God designed his body this way. You know, it's not the problem is how we deal with it, how it's been viewed over the years. But now we're in the information age. You know, you learn, you educate yourself. So it's not a personal, no, it's just what every woman gonna experience. Born with the female reproductive is gonna experience it. It's good for you to know and be educated on how that works. Just the same as you know it's gonna start. At some point it's gonna stop. It's gonna stop. It's not an if, it's when. When it does, when you start experiencing, then you get to say, okay, that's the season I'm in. Okay, so now how do I deal with it? And you just need a good support system. Other women that possibly have gone through it, even women that are going through it with you. But it's important to have a good support system, because you just don't know how it's going to affect any woman. The symptoms of menopause, how it's going to affect them. And whatever they do to try and help soften the blow of the symptoms of it. But I tell you, don't miss the cycle. I don't miss having to stock up on all of the feminine products for it. I don't. I don't. No, I don't miss that. I don't. No. There's money back in my pocket. It's like, you think how many women across the world in their 40s right about now? What percentage of the women in the world is going through it? It's a vast amount. All across the world. It's a vast amount of women entering the season of menopause. Yep. And they got stuff out here to help. They got stuff out here for us to try and help us. For those that need something. If it's really hard on them to try and weather it without anything, they got stuff out here for us. They got, you know, talk to your doctor. Talk to your doctor. Now I got my last grape off in here. My last grape to go with my last spoonful of Cheerios. Mm-hmm. Well, yep. That's life. How these bodies were designed. We ain't have nothing to do with it. We just in them. All right. That's that. That was a good bowl. That was a good bowl of cereal. Good bowl. So let me see. Just a recap on the small business owners that I spoke of this week, who was on Shuga's bookshelf. Yeah, he's an author, y'all. He's on Shuga's bookshelf. Let me get his book. Mr. Donald Rob Robinson. This who was on Shuga's bookshelf, who made it to my bookshelf. One of our friends on our Facebook page. One of my friends, you know, he's a military veteran, served honorably, and when he come out, wrote a book detailing a lot about his life and his upbringing. Breaking, Building, and Becoming. This is a story of a man who refused to surrender to life, to circumstances, or to fate. A soldier's rise from the margins of society to the top of the enlisted ranks. But he talked about his personal upbringing and the issues that he had to deal with coming up, but in spite of where he ended up. I love the book, you know. Like I said, we don't get to decide the hand that got us here, the two people that got us here. We don't get to decide who, as far as we are concerned, we don't get to choose who gets us here between our mother and our father. The hand that we get dealt after we're here, you know, but trying to make the best of it is what he's done, and he's raw in between these pages. He's putting it all out there, what he experienced early on as a child. It's a very dark in some place at times in his life, very dark, you know. And like I say, I like to support small businesses, and read his book, and like I said, I take my hat off to him because it touched me, what he experienced, but also in spite of what he experienced, how he chose to deal with it. And I always have a favorite chapter. Chapter 6 was mine, page 58. And chapter 6, page 58, paragraph 2. I won't read it, but it just let me know, you know, how he chose to handle his life experiences and how he took what he dealt with and what he did with it, you know. So, Mr. Rob, that's Donald Rob Robinson. It's on Amazon if you'd like to get it. Yeah, featured today for this week. He was featured. And then the next young lady that I spoke about is another friend on my page, Stephanie Blue. Y'all, she is in her acting bag. She's in her acting bag, and she's a natural at it. This is something that she wanted to do, and she's doing it. She's in this series called Another Chance, and the YouTube channel that it's a part of is Another Chance, the THEE series on YouTube. Stephanie Bloop, she's playing a first lady. She's a wife, and she's a first lady, and her husband is a pastor, and you know, the Browns. And yeah, it's drama, it's suspense, it's deceit, it's yeah, it's the stuff that life, you know, that art imitates life. That's what art does, you know, in any fashion, whether it's songs, poems, what's on television, scripts, all of it, it imitates life. So she is in her back acting bag, y'all, and I like her role. I like it. So if you get a chance to check her out, check her out. It's on YouTube, and she's one of my friends, Stephanie Bloop, B-L-O-O-P, Stephanie Bloop. That's her name, persona here on Facebook. She got a number of projects lined up, but she's doing it. She is doing it. I love it. Love to see somebody I know, you know, that you can support. You can support anybody, but I like to support. Start at home. Start with the people that's on my page. You in business, I'm gonna tell it. If you're in business, I'm gonna tell your business. I'm gonna tell it. Sugar gonna shoot you out. She gonna shout you out on her page and let folks know what you do, what you into, what you want, how you serve in your community with your products and services that you want people to support you on, you know, and be willing to part ways with their coins because they feel like, yeah, I can support this. I'm willing to buy it. I can support it. It's just that good. So all of the folks on my page that I'm friends with, yeah, good majority of them have businesses. So she's gonna be shooting the breeze, seeing who pop up to see me, but I'm also gonna be featuring people that I want to talk about as far as their businesses that I know, and letting folks know where they can support them. It's important. Small businesses, it's important. I did it for 20 plus years, being a business owner of 2, well actually 3, and it takes dedication, it takes work, discipline, and consistency, and you got to be able to get up and do it when you feel like it and when you don't, when you go in business for yourself. You know, it's good to really love what you do, but you definitely got to have the discipline to be able to get up and do it. And do it faithfully, you know. And hope that what you're putting out is something that's going to attract the people that'll support you. And it will. You know, like they say, you build it, and you build it right, they'll come. The folks that's going to be expected to support you. You build it right, they'll come and support. So yeah, and those two, that's who I featured this week as the business owners, entrepreneurs that I know, who's on Sugar's bookshelf, who's Sugar watching on TV, who I'm subscribed to. And then I also go and do my lives as I do them, because they only stay up here for 30 days, so I'm able to download them and upload them again on YouTube on my channel. Just type in Alisa Lewis, and you're able to see all of the videos that I'm going live on and shooting the breeze with folks on. Yeah, I'm doing it by the episode right now. I think the next episode is this will be 24, but I've done 24 episodes daily, you know, because I'm on here daily. So yeah, go back and just watch if you want to, but I only have 30 days from the day you go live that your video is going to stay on Facebook. Then you get the choice to download it and re-upload it wherever you want to, store it wherever you want to. It's yours, you know. They just can't continue to do it. So yeah, Sugar Shooting the breeze. And I also like to talk about something old, y'all. I like to talk about something old. If you've seen in my last 3-4 videos, my lives, I've been on this subject matter for the last 3-4 videos. It's since gone out of circulation. It's not being printed anymore. They say it costs too much to print it. Yeah. Give my pennies. Something old. Who out there still got some pennies? Do you still got pennies? Huh? Do you still got them? They ain't in circulation no more, y'all. Last year was the last year that they was printed up, and it's like, okay, cut it. We ain't cutting. We are not printing up something that's costing us more to print it up. It's like for 1 cent, according to, you know, statistic, the government, it says it takes 4 cents to print up one. Now they went from, I guess the penny that I grew up on was made out of copper up to 82, and then after 82 it was predominantly zinc, because they're trying to cut back on how much it costs to use, what metal that they use to create the penny, because the value is, you know, 1 cent. So they're trying to, you know, take the money that they use to print up our currency, and make sure that it's not costing them more to print up that denomination. So pennies, they ain't gonna print them up no more, y'all. They through. They through. Now, if they find something else that's they can use to print it without it costing us more than the value that it is, then I don't know. They may come. They don't know. I guess you can't never say never. But as of October, November last year, that's it. That's all the pennies that they're gonna print up. They done did it. So I said, I like to go through. Once I finish these, I'll go through them, and I go by the year. I like to look at the year of the penny that I have, and if it's your year when you was born, just say that was my year. That's my year, sugar. You got a penny that represent me. Got a penny that represent me, sugar. In your stash. That's my year I was born. And I ain't, like I said, I ain't gonna be able to finish them all today, but I just take a couple, maybe about 10, 20 pennies that I go through just to look and see what the date is on them, and just kind of see if I can remember if I was born, what I might have been doing, any memory that it might have been, you know, jarred because of that year. So let's see if I got a penny that represents your birth year. Let me see. And if you got pennies, you might want to just, you know, hold on to them, because like I said, they're not being printed. Keep them for the grand, great grands. They say we used to spend these, but not no more. So I have to use something else that we grew up with, because I ain't gonna lie, I can't see what's on here. I can't make it out. I can't tell you what is on here. So my trusty magnifying, who do y'all have a magnifying glass anywhere in your house? Anywhere? Do you have a magnifying glass? I don't even know I don't even know how I came across this. I don't even know. It's old. I don't know how old it is, but it's a magnifying glass, y'all. We grew up with these, did we? If you're my age, I'm 55. You know about a magnifying glass. You know about it. We replace it now with our readers and stuff. But this, let me see what this penny say. Let me see. Let me see. It says 1981. 1981, y'all. Who year is that? Who was born in 1981? Who was born in 1981? I was 11. I was 11 years old. Born in 1981. If that's your year, say that's my year. That's my year. Okay, we got 1968. 68. That your year, 68? 68, huh? Is that your year? Is that what the year you got here? You was pushed into the world, brought here. Let's see. I wasn't thought of. I wasn't. Okay, this is 1982. 82 pennies. 82. Okay. If that's you, say, hey, that's me. That's me, sugar. That's me. That's the year I was born. Is that your year? Is it? Okay, so let's see. What's this one? Hold up. Okay, that's 1969. And like I said, I always, when I would see the letter printed underneath, didn't know what it was, but now, you know, I did a little research to find out the letter is actually where it was printed, what city, state it was printed in, because it had several printings. So this would be the letter D for Denver. So 1969, this penny was printed at the Denver minting facility. Yeah, Denver, Colorado. The majority of them that I've had, they got the letter D on them. So, from what I can see. So, hold up. Yeah, 69. Who year is that? Yeah, whose year is 69? Is that your birth year? Is that your birth year? Is that your birth year? Is it? Okay, 1974. 1974. It doesn't have that letter printed on it. And they say normally if it doesn't have the letter, it means it was by default possibly printed in Philadelphia, at the Philadelphia minting facility where it was made. So yeah, that you say hooty hoo. If that's when you were born, that's your year. Okay, 1971. 1971, I was 1. I was 1 years old. I was 1 in 71. Whose year is that? Whose year is that? And for those that don't know me, like I say, my nickname Shuga came from when I was a baby. My mother named me that because she said I like to have my desserts. After I discovered that sweets was on the menu as a baby, the preserves, I would eat all my other food. But when it came to the sweets, when she introduced that sugar, I wanted that first. As a matter of fact, I think she was saying I wanted it with almost, I needed to have a little bit between my carrots and the peas that she was spoon feeding me. That put a little of that sugar off in there after, because I wanted that. So my nickname is Sugar because I wanted my sweets first. She's like, oh, you like sugar. You like the sweet stuff. So came from when I was a baby. That's my nickname. Grew up with it. Family know me as that. You know, now y'all know. That's my nickname because I like my sweets first as a baby, and in between her spooning my food in my mouth, I need a little sugar. Okay, this one has been damaged, so can't tell what that number is. Looks like an 8, but it's been damaged. Look like 1982. 82. Is that you? Is that you, 82? Huh? Is that your birth year? So you got a penny to represent you. 82. They got. I pulled out a number of 82s and 1980 pennies. They kind of running the show right about now as far as how many in this bag. All right, 1979. 1979. Okay, it has the letter D on it. So it was printed up in Denver. Got 18 of those. 18 of those pennies. 18. Do y'all like I said, do y'all still have pennies? Now this one is like 19. Oh, it's damaged real bad. Look like 1996, but it done had a hard life. It done had a hard go at it, but it's still here. Yeah, that says 1996. Wherever it's been, it ain't good. Wherever it's been, it's done been beat up. That's your year, 1996. Whose year is 96? Y'all beat up over here in Sugar's pennies. Y'all beat up. Okay, this is 1968. And it has the letter D on it. Who at? 1968, y'all. You in 1968. Is that your year? That's 5 of y'all. I managed to pull 5 out of this bag. I managed to pull 5 68 pennies out of this bag, if that's your year. Okay. This is 1973. Who's 73? Who was born in 73? I was 3. I was 3 years old, born in 73. Yep. Oh, we were here in Atlanta. My parents were up here with my uncle, my dad's oldest brother. We were staying with him for a minute before we moved back down south to my hometown of Bainbridge. Yeah, we were staying with my uncle. My daddy moved, he and my mom up here. And then they moved back to my hometown, like when I turned 4. Yeah. Okay. We got 1974. 1974, y'all. 1974. Whose year is that? Is that your year? 1974? Let me know. Thumbs up, heart. Let me know. Okay, we got 1975. Who year is that? 1975. I was 5. I was just starting first grade. Just starting first grade. In 1975, y'all. What we got? Okay, 1973. Okay, 73 coming through again. 73 is on the books. 73. Made it to the bag. Yep. 1977. Yeah. 1977. It's more copper. I think the mixture is like copper to zinc. The ratio is more copper than zinc. Now it's more zinc than copper with the pennies after 82. What did I say that was? What did I say that was, y'all? 1977. See. 1977. Yeah. Before 82 was more copper. After 82, it was made based off of the metal zinc. Okay. 1980. Okay. 1980 finally showed up again. It's pretty plentiful up in here. 1980. That's 31. 31 of y'all that I got. I got more 1980s than anybody in that little bag. That's your year, 1980? That's when you were born? Okay, 1981. Where the 1981 folks at? Where y'all at? Got a penny that represents your year. As a matter of fact, 16 of them out of this bag represent your year as the penny, on the penny. Okay, he done been damaged. I can't, yeah. I can't see nothing on there. Hold up. Can't make out what that is. Something got a hold of this penny. Can't messed up the numbers. Can't see it. Can't see it, y'all. Messed up the numbers on that one. He ain't got no identity of his year. Okay. Well, we got 1981. Where the 81 babies at? Where y'all at? Say hooty hoo. Say hooty hoo. Sugar, you got me. You got my year up in there. All right, let's see what else. Okay, 1966. 1966. 1966. Okay. All right. Who year is that? Who year is that? Hold on, let me see something. Yeah, it didn't have the letter on it. So, from what they say, it's printed in Philadelphia. Okay, we got 1975. 1975, y'all. If you are 75, baby, I got 20 pennies representing you. If you're a baby born in 1975, I was 5. Okay, 1979. Who that? Who is that? Who is 1979? Huh? 1979. I got several pennies representing 79. 19 to be exact. 19 of them. Okay. Okay. I got my year, y'all. 1970. This is my year. This is the year that I came into the world, that I was ushered in. 1970. I ain't got that very many pennies representing 1970. I ain't got but 7. But that's me, y'all. Yep, that's the year I came up in here. That's the year my mama ushered me in. Okay, let's see what else we got. 1982. Is that you? Then Sugar got a penny representing 1982. Yep. Yeah, that's 19 of y'all. 1982. I was 12. I was in middle school. Had just went to middle school. In the 7th grade. Okay, well, we got 1981. Where the 81 babies at? 81 ain't looking too bad, you know. It's still copper, predominantly copper. Yeah. That penny, 81. 81. What else we got? What else we got here, y'all? Okay, let's see. All right, 1975. Yeah, 1975. Y'all having at it. 1975. Y'all easing on up. Easing on up. 1975. Should have got a penny to represent you. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 more because this can get very addicting. Looking at the dates and time can get away from me. I got a couple of things I got to do today, but I just know I have to come on here so that I can shoot the breeze with you in the mornings. I have to come on here between 10 and 11. See who want to shoot the breeze with Sugar just to interact. So, okay, this is 2000. Yeah, 2000. You beat up. 2000 pretty beat up, y'all. He pretty beat up. I don't know where he been. I don't know where he been. But he been running raggedy. He been running. He been running raggedy. 2000. As a matter of fact, let me see. Do I even have? Yeah, I got to listen. But I only got 1. That's just 1 of the year 2000. Who was born in the year 2000? That you? That penny, I hope it ain't representing nobody because it's pretty raggedy. So, okay, 1974. 1974. All right. 1974. That's 15 of you. 15. Okay, one more. One more, y'all. Y'all still with me? Y'all still with me? Who's still with me? Let me do 1 more. Okay, we got... Good. Hold up. Okay, this is 1983. I don't think... Do I have an 83? Yeah. 1983. I only got 1 other 83. Is that your year? 1983? The year after they started making pennies out of predominantly the zinc metal versus predominantly the copper metal before 82. So yeah, you represent up in sugar pennies. At 83, represent two of y'all. I got 2 pennies represent you. So if I shout out your year, say sugar, I'm up in there. I'm up in there, sugar. I got a penny. I got a penny for you. But if not, we'll see. We'll see who else is being represented up in Sugar's pennies. How many years get to be represented? And outside of that, yeah, that's my something old. I like to do something old. I'll finish those out, and then I'll be on to the next old thing once I'm done. But it definitely has been a pleasure to interact, see folks, be able to shout you out, say hello. Hey, Sugar. Speak to everybody that's in the room. Speak to everybody that's on my live. Came by to sit a spell. And let me interact with you. Yep. Steven, Cousin Lovey, Rick. Y'all, I really do like seeing the folks when they pop up. When the bubbles show up, I like that, because, it's a real person. On this platform, you got so many accounts. I think from what they say, about 3-4 billion accounts. How many of those are actually real folks, bots, folks just fake accounts, all of that, you just never truly know. And having access to the platform and the opportunity for anybody to pop up. Yeah. But I like to see, especially the people that I know, come on and shoot the breeze. See how your day going, what you're up to, what you know good. And then I get to talk about other folks and their business, tell their business, what they're into, helping to support them in getting the word out on what they do. Shouting out birthdays, because that's what I like to do. Eat my cereal and wash my dishes while I'm at it. So yeah, Sugar Shootin' the breeze. And I certainly appreciate the support. I like the stars, because a star equals a penny. I take all pennies. I can't walk by a penny on the ground and not pick it up, because I knew the value of it as a kid. So I appreciate every star you send. Send Sugar the pennies. Send me the pennies. I appreciate all of them. If you're inclined to think my content is valuable enough and worthy enough, I appreciate it. So thank you so much. Thank you, Lovey. Thank you for those that are here, that came through to see Sugar. So on that note, Sugar Shootin' the breeze, y'all. 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 Random when it hits me, I run with it. Hey, random when it hits me, I run with it. All right, y'all. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for coming to see Sugar. All right, love you. Bye.